Cello, sit up nice and tall. Get your perfect bow hold ready. Now set your bow on the D string. Now wave it with your left hand. Take that left hand, grab onto the other side of the bow. Good, now make sure you have a nice straight bow angle. It's parallel to the bridge. Now we're going to pull back and forth on the D string. You're going to use your left hand to help your right hand support the bow and keep it nice and straight. Watch. Now try it. Start with instruments in good position. Cellos, make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Bass is standing up nice and tall. Let me see everybody's perfect bow hold. Now set your bow down on your two middle strings. Excellent. Now imagine your bow is a telephone wire and you've got a group of little sparrows standing on top of that telephone wire. And if you move your bow this way, or if you move your bow this way, those sparrows are just going to fall right off, and we don't want that to happen. So you have to keep it nice and straight. And we're going to take those sparrows on an elevator ride. So you're going to lightly lift your bow off of the strings and bring them on an elevator ride all the way up the fingerboard and all the way back down. Slowly and gently, and don't let them fall off. If your bow goes crooked, they're going to fall off. Up and down. Concentrate on keeping your bow straight. Good. Now set your bow on the D string. This time we still have our sparrows on there. Luckily we didn't lose any. But this time we're going to take them on a sideways ride. We're going to bow back and forth on the D string. And you can't let those sparrows fall off. So if you bow up this way, or if you bow down this way, those sparrows are going to fall off. So with that right hand in the bottom of the bow, pull slowly back and forth and see if you can take those sparrows on a nice, gentle ride. Instrument in position. Set your bow on the D string. Without making a sound and with as little movement as possible, rock back and forth between all four strings. So no crazy arms, but with as little movement as possible. See if you can do it without making a sound. Rock back and forth between all four strings. Good. Now just G, D, and A. So leave out your fourth string, just three strings. Now just D and A. G, D, and A. Slowly, small movements, D and A. Good. Now echo after me. These are going to be two measure echoes. So I'm going to play 8 beat echoes. Echo after me. We're going to start on the D string. Rest, rest, to the A string. Ready? Go. Rest, rest. Good. Here's our next one. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3. Rest. person who's going to put their instrument in position, and start with your instrument in position. Now take your bow with a good bow hold, set it on your lowest string right next to the bridge. Next person in your group, take your bow with a good bow hold and set your bow on the very next string. Good. Third person, set your bow on the next string. Excellent. And fourth person, you're going to set your bow on the highest string. Good. Now look at how close your hands are together. You may even have trouble putting them all in that same small area there. You can see how little you have to move your bow to move from string to string. There's very little space in there. You don't have to wiggle it very much back and forth to get from string. Good. Now I'm going to call out a string and I want you to rock your bow to that string without making a sound. D, E or C, G, A, G, D, A, G, D. All right, everyone, sit up nice and tall in your chair. Put your instrument into playing position. Show me your best bow holds. Set your bow on your D string at the balance point of the bow, right about here. Good. Now, using your index finger, pinch down lightly with the index finger so you can see the stick of your bow getting closer to the hair. So pinch down a few times with that index finger. See how you can push that bow down a little bit. Good. Now try to pinch with a different finger. Go to your next one, and your next one, and your pinky. They don't feel so good, right? It's easiest to pinch with that index finger. We have the most control here. So try that again. Pinch down with your index finger. Good. Now we're going to pinch down, and we're going to pull a down bow, but as you pull your down bow, you're going to release that pinch. So we're not going to keep it pinched like this, but like this. Try that with me. Ready? Go. Good. Set your bow again. Pinch. Ready? Go. Good. Now we're going to do a shorter bow stroke. So it's going to sound like this. Just like that. Ready? Go. Good. Now we're going to try an up bow. So pinch down. We're going to push up bow. Ready? Go. Now echo after me. We're going to pinch each of these 4 bow strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now make sure when you stop your bow, you don't pinch again. It's not. But we're just releasing and stopping the bow on the string. Echo after me again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pinch a little bit less. So we're not pinching all the way down to the hair. Now we're pinching just enough to move that bow a little bit and grab onto the string. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Now make sure you pinch right at the beginning of the note and not in the middle so we get. We want right at the very beginning of the note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again. Now A string. D string. Good. Now we're going to play D major scale, and we're going to play each note twice. So D, D, E, E, all the way up, every note staccato like that. Let's try it. Set your bow at the balance point. Remember, just a light pinch with that index finger on every note. 1, 2, 3, go. Down. We're only going to do the top note once, okay? So when I say back down, come right back down to that C. So let's try a D major scale, and we're going to play each note twice. Light pinch of the index finger. 1, 2, 3, go.